because that seems pretty weird. I just had like a huge weird epiphany. Well, not epiphany, I think about it all the time. Just, I guess, reoccurring thought process of, the elderly and how they're disregarded and just kind of like shooed away and shunned from society. And it just seems like, it, I don't know how to explain it. Just like when you're walking down the street and there's like an elderly person walking by themselves and a couple, like they don't look at them, they don't whatever. If you see one in a restaurant, like they're like the person that the waitress or whoever is the least customer service oriented around. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like anytime I go somewhere, I feel like there's someone 60 plus, 70 plus, around their 80s, maybe even 90, that's just being treated like dog shit. And I'm just like, do I have to really step in and do your job for you when I'm off the clock? But, I do, because, like, I do be like that sometimes. And I love humans. Like, I don't love all humans. I really don't. Easily stated. But, precious little innocent elderly people that are just so lost and confused in this crazy world that I can't even keep up with as a 29-year-old and a millennial. I can't imagine. But, not hypocritically, what's the word? Oppositively, if that's whatever the synonym for opposite is. It's crazy because that, like, vice versa. Oh, there we go. Vice versa. It could easily be taken, like, the youth, Gen Z right now. The Republicans are, like, so scared that they, go vote, go vote, go vote. But then, like, wait, don't go vote for the opposing party, though. So they want to make sure, like, they're trying to change the age limit for voting to 21 because Gen Z is such a loud voice, like the baby boomers, that they don't want them to be heard. And, like, hey, go vote, make a difference. But, hey, when you make a difference that is opposing our perspective of things and our narrative, don't vote. In fact, actually, you can't vote for another 18, 19, 20, 23 years. I know, I was a math major and I had to say that out loud to say that out loud. But yeah, it's crazy. So I guess in a weird aspect, we were once invisible to them, but not really, because they were always annoyed of us. So we were never invisible to them because they were always like, those damn millennials, those damn Gen Zers, those damn kids. Like, if you're just walking your dog by their apartment, they're going to notice because they're, like, peeping out with their little police monitor and their dog, and they're like, man, stay off my lawn. Or they're going to be, like, walking around and actually being cool with you, or whatever degree it is, they're going to notice you because either they're judging you, appreciating you, resonating with you, relating with you, or familiarizing themselves with you as someone they know. So you're not going to be ignored or invisible or, like, diminished in the same way that they've been and are, because even if we do have people in our lives that are their age, we do not do the same reciprocity to them. We're not like, oh, how are you? Like, yeah, you get that occasional stranger that helps someone across the street. Cool. But there's so much more to life than that. There's so much more to helping people than that. And there's so much more to like, life than, like, connecting than just, like, doing something because everyone, like, whatever, us younger kids, like, people have to just, like, constantly put their phones in people's faces and be like, do you want a piece of bread? Do you want to cross the street? And everything, it's like, do good things to do good things. Don't do good things to get, like, acknowledgement or appreciation or praise for something you're doing that any regular, normal human being should be doing. Like, that's the one thing that I really fear we're going to lose. Like, just doing kind things to be kind. Doing fun things to have fun. Making cool shit to make cool shit. Instead of just, like, making content to spew it out there and vomit it all over the world that already has enough of it. You know what I mean? Ugh. So, yeah, I guess the video I made before of my, oh my God, elderly people are just so blah, blah, and I feel so bad for them. I do. But it's also crazy that, like, the younger generations could totally be like, wait, what about us? We're, like, visible. Yes, you are, and I get it, and I feel, yeah. But you're still young. You have your whole life ahead of you. Like, you're gonna make it. You know, like, eventually all those people are gonna be gone, and then you're gonna, like, rise up in the evolution of society, and then, like, you'll be the main focus until you're 80. So just pay your dues, bitch. So yeah, I get it. But at the same time, I just don't have the same sympathy for younger people. Like, if you're not seen by the elderly population, like, that's kind of given and granted. We have piercings and tattoos. Oh no. We have different belief systems and wild ideologies, and we could think outside the box, and we can make money doing many different things than just being assigned our gender role and our cognitive abilities of a certain degree that we paid 100, 300K for. So yeah, but yeah, it's just different. I mean, I have feelings, and I like totally respect our generation and everything for trying and doing what they're doing. But like, we still have the whole world ahead of us. These people had the whole world ahead of them, and unfortunately now it's like, apparently, I guess when you get to that point of life when you have the whole world, or had the whole world ahead of you but don't anymore, it's like people just, it's like, I just don't get it. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it's like, I don't know, it's just all around me though. Like, I want the saying, like, I'm not dead yet. Like, that's how I feel about all these people that people just are like assuming are dead, or just treating as if they're dead, or like, who cares if the customer service isn't okay with them, or like, customer's always right, whatever. Like, complaints with, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I can't really word it, but it's like, I guess, seriousness, or taken seriously. Like, people our age, you complain and stuff, yeah. Like, people are going to be like, oh my god, this young kid, whatever. But they're going to probably accommodate you and do it. But if you're older and you're complaining, they're like, Karen, blah, 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 and get the staff on their side. And then you just shoot out of there. And then you're never allowed back. And then you have this whole stigma attached to you, and probably a viral YouTube video. And now your name's Karen. And you're like, I don't even know who Karen is. But somehow you made it to the Karen page on Instagram. Okay, maybe if you made it there, like, you deserved it, or it was warranted somewhere in between. But, I'm just talking about, like, I hate all these generalities that just, like, get stuck into all these that I need to fix. Because, yeah, talking about the cute little, like, grandpa you see when you're going to the DMV, that it's like, you can't get this renewed because you don't have a smartphone. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Why do they need smartphones to, like, keep up with the Kardashians society, i.e.? But, like, really though, why do you need, you can't do this because you don't have this link and this email, blah, blah. We should have other, like, options. And I get it, sometimes, like, some places still have, like, paper resumes and paper this and paper that. But for the most part, everything's online. Like, what if you don't have internet? What if you don't know how to use it? What if you don't have children or nephews or nieces or anyone? Like, what if you don't, like, just, what if you don't?